Electric current and its chemical effects. Now, before starting, there is one activity shown on your screen. This is a cell, a bulb, and this is a screwdriver. Now, when two ends of this tester, actually this is a continuity tester. When two ends of this tester are connected to the metallic part of this screwdriver, you will see that the bulb glows. But in the second figure, when the two ends of this continuity tester is connected to the plastic body of the screwdriver, you will see that the bulb does not glow. So from this activity, what conclusion is drawn? It is drawn that this part, the metallic part, the ends of the tester which is connected to the metallic part shows that it is a good conductor. And in the second figure, when the metallic part is not connected and the continuity ends part of the continuity tester is connected to the plastic body, then the bulb does not glow. It means that it is an insulator, a poor conductor of electricity. Now here one word has come, what is called continuity tester. So continuity tester is an arrangement of a cell. इसमें देखोगे कि इस टेस्टर में अरेंजमेंट किसका किसका बना हुआ है. One is cell, one is bulb and connecting. In place of cell you can use battery also. So it is an arrangement of a cell or battery with a bulb and a connecting wire. ये इसका arrangement है. This tester you can make at home also. अब इसका काम क्या है? What is its function? Continuity tester are simple devices designed to verify a complete electrical path through an object or circuit. When the two ends of the continuity tester are joined together, then the circuit gets completed. And when these two ends of the tester is used to verify whether that given circuit, through that given circuit, the current will flow or not. In the first figure, it is shown that the circuit is complete, so the current is flowing. But in the second case, it is shown that the circuit is incomplete because the two ends are connected to the insulator, so the circuit is incomplete, so the current does not flow. So this is the function of continuity tester. Now there is one activity. See this activity. Collect a few small plastic or rubber caps of discarded bottles and clean them. Pour 1 teaspoon of lemon juice or vinegar in one cap. Bring your tester over this cap and let the ends of the tester dip into lemon juice or vinegar as shown. Here I have taken lemon juice. Take care that the ends are not more than 1 centimeter apart. Yani ki the ends of this tester are not very far away from each other. 1 centimeter apart. At the same time, they should not touch each other. दोनों एक दूसरे से टच भी नहीं होना चाहिए. Now, observation क्या देखना होगा? Does the bulb of the tester glow? Does lemon juice or vinegar conduct electricity? How would you classify lemon juice or vinegar, a good conductor or a poor conductor? So my first question is, does the bulb glow in this activity?
Yes, sir.
Yes, the bulb will glow. Does lemon
Yes,
juice,
sir, bulb.
yes, does the lemon juice or vinegar conduct electricity?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it
Yes,
conduct
sir.
electricity. Now, how you would classify lemon juice or vinegar, a good conductor or a poor conductor?
A good
Good conductor.
conductor. A good
Good
conductor.
conductor because it allows the
Allows
electricity
it.
to flow
Okay,
through it.
it is a good conductor. So this is a continuity tester whose two ends are dipped in this liquid to find out whether this liquid conducts electricity or not. Now, observation of this activity. इसमें observation क्या था? When the liquid between the two ends of the tester allow the circuit to pass, the circuit of the tester becomes complete. जब करंट पास होने लगता है तो इसका क्या मतलब हुआ? इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि सर्किट तुम्हारा कंप्लीट है. The current flows in the circuit and the bulb glows. When the liquid does not allow the electric current to pass, it means that the circuit is incomplete. जब करंट फ्लो नहीं कर रहा है, बल्ब नहीं जल रहा है, then the circuit is incomplete. Now, in some situations, even though the liquid is conducting, current flow कर रहा है, the bulb may not glow. बल्ब नहीं जल पाता है. In some situation. Now, what can be the reason? Though the current flows, the bulb does not glow. What can be the reason? That also we will see here. Remember, why the bulb glows when the electric current pass through it? अब ये सवाल उठता है कि बल्ब क्यों जलने लगता है? Why the bulb glows? ये तो क्लियर है कि current flows, that's why the bulb glows. तो current जब flow होता है तो what happens when the current flows in the circuit which makes the bulb glow? So listen it and see it carefully. Due to the heating effect of current, the filament of the bulb gets heated. जैसे ही करंट पास होगा सर्किट से, the filament of the bulb gets heated due to high temperature. उसका टेम्परेचर बढ़ेगा फिलामेंट का, and it starts glowing. And because of the heating effect of the filament emits light, and the bulb starts glowing. However, if the current through the circuit is too weak, करंट फ्लो कर रहा है लेकिन वो बहुत कम है, वेरी स्मॉल अमाउंट ऑफ करंट इज फ्लोइंग, द फिलामेंट डज नॉट गेट हीटेड सफिशिएंटली. उस केस में क्या होता है, फिलामेंट ज्यादा हीट नहीं हो पा रहा है, सो द बल्ब डज नॉट ग्लो. तो फिर क्या तरीका है कि हमको कैसे पता चलेगा कि वेदर द करंट इज फ्लोइंग और नॉट? बल्ब भी ग्लो नहीं कर रहा है और करंट भी फ्लो कर रहा है, then how you will find out whether the current is flowing or not? So can we make another tester which can detect a weak current? तो अगर करंट वीक होता है
Yes.
तो we can make another
Yes.
tester. We can make another tester.
Yes, sir.
How can you make another tester?
By taking a poor.
Yes, by
Taking a poor conductor.
see how we'll make another tester. Yes, if the current in the circuit is weak and the bulb does not glow, you can make another tester to verify whether the current is flowing or not. Take a tray from inside a discarded matchbox. Wrap the electric wire a few times around the tray. उस ट्रे को, जो मैच बॉक्स का ट्रे इनसाइड वाला जो ट्रे है उसको wrap कर दो by electric wire. Place a small compass needle inside it, inside that tray. Now connect one free end of the wire to the terminal of the battery. Leave the other end free. Take another piece of wire and connect it to the another terminal of the battery. Join the free ends of the two wire momentarily. मतलब थोड़ा देर के लिए उसको join कर दो. The compass needle shows deflection. Your tester with the two free ends of the wire is now ready. So this is another tester for to detect weak current. ये भी एक टेस्टर है. यहाँ बैटरी लगा हुआ है और यहाँ पर देखो दो ends है. When you will touch these two ends, free ends of this circuit, there will be deflection in the wire. इस wire में deflection आ जाएगा. In standard 7 you have studied that when electric current flows through the circuit, what is produced around it?
Electric field.
Magnetic field.
Magnetic field.
Magnetic
Yes,
field.
magnetic field is produced around it. ठीक है? And that magnetic field deflects the compass needle, which shows that the current is flowing in the circuit. So this is the another tester that you can make. जैसे ही current flow करेगा through this circuit, as these two ends will touch, what will happen? These ends or through the whole conductor, through the whole wire, magnetic field will be produced, and these magnetic field will interact with the magnetic field of the compass needle. यहाँ पर अब दो magnetic field हो गया. One magnetic field which is produced due to the current carrying conductor, and another magnetic field is due to the compass needle. So these two magnetic field will interact each other, due to which what will happen? There will be deflection in the galvanometer. So this is your another tester for detecting weak currents. Now, in your book, there will be a table given. Now, there are some examples of good and poor conductors. Answer already I have written, but in your book, the answer is not written. You have to fill that. First is, what are the materials I have taken? Second, the compass needle will show deflection or not. Yeah, the bulb will glow or not. And when the bulb glows or not, how would you classify them as good conductor or poor conductor? Now, first is lemon juice. Lemon juice, in this case, the compass needle will show deflection or the bulb will glow, so it will be considered as a good conductor. Vinegar, in this case, the bulb will glow, so it is also a good conductor. Tap water also, the bulb will glow, so it is also a good conductor. Vegetable oil, in that case, the bulb will not glow or the compass needle will not show, so it is a poor conductor. Milk also, the bulb will glow or there will be deflection, so it is also a conductor. Honey, poor conductor. Soda, good conductor. Distilled water, the current will not flow through it, so it is a poor conductor. Kerosene oil, poor conductor. Curd and water, good conductor. क्योंकि इस सब में क्या होता है? एसिड्स होता है. सो कर्ड में तुम्हारा एसिड है, लैक्टिक एसिड है, तो उसमें तुम्हारा deflection होगा. Though the weak current will flow, but there will be deflections. So these are some examples to show good conductor as well as poor conductor. Now, one interesting thing that you should know, when the free end of the tester do not touch each other, there is an air gap between them. We know that air is a poor conductor of electricity, but during lightning, the same air conducts electricity or the electric current passes through that air. अब यहाँ पर एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन आ गया है. तो वी नो दैट एयर इज अ पुअर कंडक्टर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, बट द सेम एयर कंडक्ट्स इलेक्ट्रिसिटी ड्यूरिंग लाइटनिंग. तो अंडर सर्टेन कंडीशंस सम ऑफ द मटेरियल्स कैन कंडक्ट. अब वो एयर क्यों कंडक्ट करता है इलेक्ट्रिसिटी ड्यूरिंग लाइटनिंग? बिकॉज ड्यूरिंग थंडरस्टॉर्म और ड्यूरिंग रेनी सीजन व्हाट हैपेंस, the air becomes ionized. Air में charged particles आ जाता है because of the charged clouds and the ground. Clouds तुम्हारा charged रहता है. In standard 7 you have studied the clouds becomes charged due to friction. And when these charged clouds passes over a multi-storage building or any mountain, so what happens? Induction is there, and due to that induction, what happens? The air gap between the multi-storage building and the clouds, what happens? That air becomes ionized. उसमें charged particle आ जाता है, positive and negative ions आ जाता है. And because of that charged particles, what happens? The current flow or the lightning takes place. So under certain conditions, what happens? The substance which is poor conductor, sometimes it conducts electricity. So actually, under certain conditions, most materials can conduct. That is why it is preferable to classify materials as good conductors and poor conductor instead of classifying as conductors and insulators. तो insulators नहीं कहेंगे, उसके जगह पर हम लोग वर्ड करेंगे पुअर कंडक्टर्स. क्यों पुअर कंडक्टर्स? इसलिए कि अंडर सर्टेन कंडीशंस the substance which are insulators sometimes they may conduct electricity. So insulator के जगह हम लोग यूज करते हैं पुअर कंडक्टर. So air को हम लोग पुअर कंडक्टर हम लोग यूज बोलेंगे, इंसुलेटर नहीं बोलेंगे, because under certain condition air also conducts electricity. Example में you can say lightning दे सकते हो. Now,
Sir,
yes,
sir, activity we will write in copy also.
you can write it. You can write it. Now the next is cause of conductivity of liquids. What is the cause? Now, again there is one small activity. Take about 2 teaspoonfuls of distilled water in a clean and dry plastic or rubber cap of a bottle. Use the tester to test whether the distilled water conducts electricity or not. What do you find? Does the distilled water conduct electricity? It will not conduct electricity.
No.
It will not conduct electricity. Now what you have to do? Now dissolve a pinch of or a small amount of common salt in distilled water. थोड़ा सा उसमें नमक डाल देना है. Again test. What do you conclude this time? When salt
It
water,
conduct
It
electricity.
conducts electricity.
yes, yes. When salt is dissolved in distilled water, we obtain salt solution. And this is a conductor of electricity. When the two ends of the continuity tester is dipped inside that salt solution, the bulb will glow. Now, why do salts or acids or soda makes the water more conductive to electricity? तो यहाँ पर I have taken one example in the activity, in the previous activity I have taken one example of sodium chloride. तो अब सोडियम क्लोराइड जब डालते हैं पानी में तो होता क्या है एक्चुअली? When common salt NaCl, sodium chloride, which consists of positively, when it is mixed in water and the current flows through it, what will happen? It consists of positively charged sodium and negatively charged chlorine ions, Na plus Cl minus. ठीक है? Sodium will be positively charged and chlorines will be negatively charged, and these positively and negatively charged particles are called ions. So what happens? The water, when the current passes through it, the water not only breaks the sodium chloride into sodium and chlorine ions, but also separates these ions. जैसे उसमें नमक मिलाते हैं और करंट पास करता है, इसमें क्या होता है? स्प्लिटिंग होता है. सोडियम और क्लोरीन जो होता है वो स्प्लिट कर जाता है, डिसोसिएट कर जाता है इनटू सोडियम एंड क्लोरीन ions. सोडियम होगा तुम्हारा पॉजिटिवली चार्ज्ड पार्टिकल्स एंड क्लोरीन विल बी नेगेटिवली चार्ज्ड पार्टिकल्स। एंड जैसे ही वो आयंस में चेंज हो गया, these ions will start moving inside the solution, and it is the movement of these ions, इसी ions का जो movement होता है within the solution makes the distilled water conducting to electricity। जैसे ही इस distilled water में नमक डालेंगे and the current flows, what happens, the movement of ions will takes place। यानी कि the positive ions will move towards the negative electrode and the negative ions will move towards the positive electrodes। We will discuss electrodes in the next topic। So conduction क्यों हो रहा है? Conduction is due to the movement of the ions, dissociation of ions, splitting of ions। वो split होता है। Solid sodium chloride will not conduct electricity, क्योंकि उसमें तुम्हारा कोई चार्ज पार्टिकल ही नहीं है। तो जैसे ही नमक को मिलाएंगे पानी में एंड द करंट फ्लोज थ्रू इट, सोडियम एंड क्लोरीन क्या होगा, स्प्लिट होगा, ब्रेकअप होगा, ठीक है, डिसोसिएट होगा इनटू आयंस। और जब तक आयंस नहीं होगा तब तक करंट फ्लो नहीं करेगा। सो द स्प्लिटिंग ऑफ आयंस इज नेसेसरी फॉर द कंडक्टिविटी इन द solution। Now, what is called electrolyte? Electrolyte are the substance that conducts electric current as a result of dissociation into positively and negatively charged particles called ions। In the previous example I have taken sodium chloride solution। तो तुम्हारा सोडियम क्लोराइड सोल्यूशन क्या हो गया, वो तुम्हारा इलेक्ट्रोलाइट हो गया, ठीक है, through which the current starts flowing। So electrolytes are the substance that conduct electric current। और जिस इलेक्ट्रोलाइट से इलेक्ट्रिक करंट फ्लो नहीं होगा तो उसको कहेंगे नॉन इलेक्ट्रोलाइट। सो दीज आर द सब्सटेंस which conducts electric current as a result of dissociation into positively and negatively charged particles। इस चीज को ध्यान में रखना है, positively and negatively charged particles called ions। अब इसी में दो तरह के इलेक्ट्रोलाइट है, strong electrolyte and weak electrolyte। Now what are called strong electrolyte? Strong electrolytes are compounds that completely dissociate into its ions when dissolved in water। जो भी strong electrolyte होगा उसमें क्या होगा, डिसोसिएशन होगा, कंप्लीट डिसोसिएशन। कंप्लीट डिसोसिएशन का मतलब यहाँ हो गया स्प्लिटिंग और ब्रेकिंग इनटू आयंस व्हेन डिसॉल्व्ड इन वाटर। बट वीक इलेक्ट्रोलाइट में क्या होगा, they will partially dissociate, बहुत कम splitting होगा, number of ions will be less। in strong electrolyte number of ions will be more। क्यों? क्योंकि इसमें complete breaking होता है, complete splitting होता है, और इसमें partial splitting होगा, तो इसलिए number of ions will be less। तो जितना कम ions होगा उतना कम electricity conduct होगा। so that type of electrolyte is called weak electrolyte, जिसमें partial dissociation होगा। Strong electrolytes are good conductors of electricity, but weak electrolytes are poor conductor of electricity। There are some examples which is given in your book, and I have also taken some examples। Some examples are hydrochloric acid, hydrogen bromide, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide। All these are examples of strong electrolytes, and weak electrolytes are ammonium hydroxide, acetic acid। So all these are weak electrolytes। There are some more examples which are given in your book।